Welcome in Decor Bomb. Please subscribe and share to watch more. Whether you're an experienced chef or rarely go beyond microwaving ramen noodles, your kitchen is an integral part of your space. Though everyone's needs may differ, the kitchen often functions as the heart of the home, where friends and family can gather to share meals, stories, or even just a glass of wine. That's why getting a kitchen right can be so challenging. Start by fantasizing the dreamiest, most sumptuous kitchen without holding yourself back at all. In other words, don't think about budget and space constraints. Caitlin Murray, founder and creative director of Black Lacquer Design, tells Mid-Domain, "It's easier to scale back in the beginning than it is to tack things on later. By starting with your most perfect kitchen, you'll be able to better clarify and define exactly what it is that you want and need." Kitchens are notoriously tricky, and this is an exercise that provides focus, creates intention, and sets a strong foundation for all the work that follows. It's easier to scale back in the beginning than it is to tack things on later. By starting with your most perfect kitchen, you'll be able to better clarify and define exactly what it is that you want and need. When daydreaming about your ideal space, be sure to consider functionality as well as beauty. When it comes to designing your dream kitchen, the most important thing to keep in mind is function. Ashley Moore, founder and principal designer of Morehouse Interiors, says, "You can create a beautiful kitchen, but if it's not functional, it will lose all luster. Keep scrolling for 65, yes, 65 of our best kitchen ideas that will inspire your next renovation. A one of 65 mix different design styles, best kitchen ideas at green cabinets and slate flooring. I love the color palette of the modern farmhouse kitchen," Yoon says. "The sage color of the cabinets is especially soothing and inviting. The white marble waterfall countertop elevates the kitchen and makes it look more contemporary. There are a few different style elements juxtaposed within, but it still feels entirely cohesive. Best kitchen ideas, all white kitchen with stainless steel appliances. Design, Bailey Floyd of Bailey Dayan." Renovating a kitchen is expensive, so take a cue from decorist designer Bailey Floyd of Bailey Dayan Design and go for a classic look you won't tire of easily. White kitchens have to be more than just an all-white kitchen in order to stand out in the midst of all other white kitchens, Floyd explains. "This one stands out because of the warmth of its wood tile floors, natural softness of the subtle yet stately backsplash that runs to the ceiling, the movement in the stone of the quartz countertops, and the texture and life brought to the space through the accessories on the floating shelves. Be smart about materials. Best kitchen ideas, a kitchen with gray island and cabinets. Design, Ashley Moore of Morehouse Interiors. Photo, Grace Laird." Everyone uses their kitchens differently, so be sure to consider materials that will work for your lifestyle. For example, families with young children or frequent kitchen users should look for durable, long-lasting, low-maintenance materials, Moore says. If you cook on the stove often, choose a backsplash that's easy to clean. If you're building a custom kitchen, design your cabinet layout based on how you use the kitchen. 04 of 65 Think about the layout. Best kitchen ideas, updated modern kitchen layout. Design, Michelle Lysak of Michelle Lysak Interior Design. Photo, Jenny Cordy. Though you may only think about flow during your vinyasa yoga practice, it's equally important when designing a kitchen. You want to have good flow between the refrigerator, cooktop or range, and sink. Basically, the most utilized items in the kitchen. Michelle Lysak, the founder and principal designer of Michelle Lysak Interior Design, tells Mid-Domain. "It's also important to take into account the needs, but also the wants. For example, you need durable finishes and reliable appliances, but you might also want beautiful handmade tile backsplash and a custom vent hood." 05 of 65 Do your research. Best kitchen ideas, a marble backsplash kitchen with blue cabinets. Design, Caitlin Murray of Black Lacquer Design. Photo, Jessica Alexander. The best way to feel confident making decisions about appliances and backsplashes is to study up. Curb afterthoughts and regrets by familiarizing yourself with all of the gorgeous materials, fixtures, and hardware on the market, Murray recommends. Visit showrooms and stone yards, really taking time to learn about the plethora of options because every choice you make affects the rest of the space. I find that clients are often surprised by the non-standard options, and it can be hard to dream up that perfect something when you don't know what all is out there. It's a great reason to hire the pros. 06 of 65 get inspired best kitchen ideas at Traditional Kitchen with Rattan Stools and Shiplap Design, Maggie Griffin of Maggie Griffin Design. Photo, Brian Beater. Whether you dream of a farmhouse kitchen or refuse to consider anything but modern. Look at the work of your favorite designers, Instagram influencers, and shelter magazines to get a sense of what you're hoping to create. When designing your dream kitchen, take note of the items you use every day and work with a kitchen designer to utilize them in the best work triangle. Maggie Griffin, founder and lead designer of Maggie Griffin Design, says, "Shelter magazines, Pinterest, and Instagram are incredible sources to find exactly what you need in your dream space." 07 of 65 learn from the past best kitchen ideas. Open shelving kitchen with dark cabinets and Blue Island design. Kathy Hong Interiors. Photo, Margaret Austin. Photo trends are cyclical, and while you might wish some fads stayed in the past, chances are they'll become popular again. This time, however, you can update them to your own taste. Kathy Hong Interiors proved that darkwood kitchen cabinets are not stuck in the past when paired with modern hardware and a touch of open shelving. 08 of 65 keep things light and bright. Best kitchen ideas, a black and white kitchen with light wood flooring design. Decor Burns Interiors. All white kitchens are having a major moment. Decor Burns Interiors embraces the trend and adds a touch of beadboard paneling for texture and sophisticated black accents like pendants and backsplash to make the trend her own. 09 of 65 don't discount cabinets. Best kitchen ideas, all white kitchen cabinets with silver appliances design. Gray Space Interior Design. It's an open shelving world and we're all living in it, but that doesn't mean cabinets are over. Gray Space Interior Design, led by Rashida Gray, makes a case for bringing back full cabinetry in this gorgeous kitchen. The best part? If you're not ready for picture-perfect shelves, you can just shut the cabinet doors. 10 of 65 add smart storage. Best kitchen ideas, hanging utensils over the stovetop design. Milk and honey life in small kitchens. Storage is key, but getting it right can be a bit of a challenge. Karen, a meal of milk and honey life, uses a rod and S-hook system to hang her most used utensils, from measuring cups to a pot holder. 21 genius kitchen cabinet organization ideas you need to try. 11 of 65 don't forget to decorate. Best kitchen ideas, a decorative open shelving with colored glass collections design. Casa Watkins Living. Just because a kitchen is functional doesn't mean you can't add touches of your personal style. Take a cue from Stephanie Watkins of Casa Watkins Living and show off your collectibles on open shelves. Be sure to vary the height of your objects dart for an Insta-worthy display. 12 of 65 bring in plenty of greenery.